things could still potentially be okay. Spirit Rush is actually going to come and find LoveLing with a beautiful ward. And Wayless already off to a great start.
But the fight's actually on in the bottom lane.
Yeah, people battling it out. Uzi is trying to dance away the best that he can, but he finds Wayless. This is not what he wants, and Acorn's going to help out as Wayless picks up another kill.
Yeah, the fight's still going.
Oh my gosh.
And he's low, and there's people coming.
The charm lands. Wayless is everywhere today as Schwen's going to come through. Wayless, he's on a killing spree already, and it's like it's his birthday.
Aggressive option. You know Wayless is going to take it.
Oh, yeah. He has the chance to buy a heck of a lot of damage, but I'm even expecting a potential just needlessly large rod in Fiendish Codex, something like that to come through.
We just don't see those mid laners opting out of the CDR option early. OMG, despite all that aggressive play, all the kills coming out from LGD, smartly communicate that Wayless has to bat. They know how much gold he's sitting on. It would have been reckless for him to come.
Hopping over the wall here as he clears out this wave, and in the bottom lane, Uzi, he's going to kill P-Whale.
Kill and bottom, wow.
Yeah, and there's a teleport to Tibbers coming through here as well. The equalizer comes down. Uzi is underneath the enemy turret somehow, and how is he still alive?
We didn't see the start of that fight, but we know the end of it here. 1-1-1-2 is Uzi, but their kills come through for OMG.
Yep, and Wayless is trying to come round. He sees the low health bars. He sees that he might be able to get some work done. Assault and Battery's available. He wants to find Uzi. Gogoing is the focus now as Schwen picks up that kill. There's the Assault and Battery. That's what you need, and the double kill for Schwen.
Credit to Schwen. He held onto that cooldown a long time. I think Uzi was kind of baited into thinking it was down. So careful, because if a pick comes through, someone will be deleted instantly.
Yeah, and Uzi has been back here as the charm does land. Wayless going to eat a spear to the face as that Foxfire doing some damage. Oh, Spirit Rush going to be used to dodge out of the way of the spear. Of course, was already blown. Going to use the last charge to keep himself safe. And the Dragon, it's been started here by OMG, and Uzi, he's got BF Sword Hurricane. He's at a massive power area in this game so far. LGD, nothing they can do. LoveLing and Gogoing very patiently waiting, and there are more members coming here as Acorn, he gets Chilling Smited. LoveLing gonna miss the spear as the Harpoon comes in as well. Vengeful Maelstrom being popped by Gogoing. Acorn sort of hoping that he was actually on the red side of the map at this stage as he's gonna go on a wild goose chase. There's the pounce to map objectives and things paying off throughout other stages as the Assault and Battery onto LoveLing here. The charm hasn't even been thrown out yet. There it is. It does go wide, but that's going to be Imp with a beautiful ultimate to pick up the kill.
And there's also some diving happening in the bottom lane here. Uzi's going for the turret dive on Acorn, takes him down. They're trying to answer the turret push with the bottom lane turret. Of course, mostly going to be burst damage coming through here, although there's a lot of consistent damage also coming out from that Rumble Equalizer. But he really needs to eat the bulk of the damage coming out from Graves.
LGD, Whale very, very low. They do have vision of this Dragon falling down. Wayless comes over the edge, but they do manage to secure the Dragon. A quick pick up onto LoveLing though. There's the Assault Battery, the Cool just gets exploded. Low, very low as well as Imp comes through. Uzi trying to kite around. The charm lands though, and Wayless able to secure that kill for Imp, and Schwen and Gogoing just battling on the bottom side. You have to think Schwen gonna be in trouble, forced to flash away. Bit of a gank rush here as OMG. They're looking for the Baron. They've almost been on a timer the last few games that we've seen on 25 minutes. Wallace finds them though, and look at all that damage coming through. Low gets down to Tibbers, but it's not gonna be enough. He's just gonna fall down, and Cool has to get the hell out of this fight. LoveLing does manage to secure the Baron, and Gogoing's pretty tanky, but not tanky enough as LGD just clear off the fight. Cool goes down in the backside after that beautiful equalizer, forces him into a bad decision. Uzi found his way under a turret, but there are 4 members collapsing on the final member of OMG, and that is the ace for LGD. More of a tanky threat on his side as LGD are going to pick up their first Dragon of the game. She picking up in our last matchup.
Even a Seraph's Embrace would be some implied tankiness with the big damage potential.
Yeah, Solarflare actually did come down here as Tibbers finds POAL as Baron's just coming up. Uzi picking up the kill for himself. Uncharacteristic mistake here from LGD. Tibbers just poked his head around and Imp will say thanks for the 50 gold. Not going to be too worried. Uzi actually takes a lot of damage, collateral damage even used. There's the equalizer. LGD turning it on. LoveLing gets Assault and Battery there as Low goes down so far. That Emperor's Divide was massive from Cool, and then Zion uses himself up. He's trapped the members of LGD, and they're starting to melt. Gogoing is huge. PYL found his way back into the fight. Solar Flare onto Cool. The Zenith Blade to come through there as well as Imp trying to get the damage down, and he finds it. Gogoing now the focus as the quick draw to come in. He's a very tanky man. LoveLing also is alive, and another Zenith Blade, and Imp secures the kill. A 4 for 3. LGD somehow turning it around.
A titanic fight in this top of the table clash. It was so even. All started by a wonderful equalizer. Straight up that jungle choke coming out from Acorn. That's what you get from Acorn. Wonderful bound by PYL dies, and actually the kill credit goes to Nidalee. It was a really exciting, drawn-out fight, but OMG, they're using the disarray that last fight called to pick up a 4th dragon.
If they can. Schwen is around here as well. Imp going to throw that smoke screen in, but this dragon going down very, very low. It's actually going to be stolen by Schwen. Somehow, Equalizer comes down again. Uzi having to stand on it. LoveLing gets charmed up. Acorn going to just punch him in the head as OMG members falling left, right, and center. Uzi trying to dance around. There's the Zhonya's. He's still alive, though, and he is finally going to fall. Imp now with a triple kill. He is hunting Uzi, and we'll see whether he can catch up to this one. The world champion trying his very best. Uzi dancing around this one as best he can, but Imp is terrifying on this full health Graves. Bloodthirster completed. There's the arrow to come down. Quick draw, that massive crit for the ace for LGD. LoveLing here as well. He's got a lot of Baron Steel potential available to him. They've got lots of wards in this pit as well. LGD, they're not going to be deterred from taking this one. They, of course, know that they have a lot of pressure. Look at the equalizer to come through. The Baron actually gets secured, and Imp picks up a kill as well as LoveLing tried to go for the hero steal. Can hold on, of course. Only 4 members available. They're going to concede inhibitor turret. LGD in so much control.
LGD are doing so much work in this fight. They have so much lockdown, and I thought the Maokai in the late game would be tanky enough to stop this frontline burst, but it hasn't worked.
Yeah, there's the Tibbers coming through, immediately QSS by Imp, and there's the Fates Call, a quadra knock up onto LGD as Low tries to start the fight again. The flash into another 3-man stun as they're getting torn apart. LGD have to watch out. Gogoing trying to tank up, but Imp is so huge. Wayless secures that kill. It's cool. Needs to watch out. Pops that Zhonya's after the Emperor's Divide, but LoveLing's going to fall down as well. 3 dead now on the side of OMG as Uzi again trying to kite, and this is a very reminiscent situation as Uzi just going to try and clear out as many minions as he can on his way out.
I thought for once they would get the fight they were looking for, but Ahri had the ultimate available the whole time. The burst that came through once she initiated, able to Zhonya's as well. And Imp, he's at the back of the fight, and whenever he's there, he has so much damage.
Battery is there. Cool. Might be in trouble here. He's going to pop the ultimate as Imp comes around at the same time. There's the collateral damage, but Uzi, he was waiting in the wings trying to bait out that ultimate. Imp, though, is just going to auto-attack him to death. It's actually the flamethrower that comes through. LoveLing now trying to use that passive to run away. The flash going to be used. Imp a bit annoyed about that, but that's about it as super creeps are pouring into this base. Low now waiting. Very confusing timing. Scrap Shield might be available yet again, and Acorn, he's going to be just fine. Low going through a bit of a cheesy move. Going last man standing.
I love Kalista in the Graves matchup because late game, of course, you can avoid all those spells with your passive resets, but it doesn't matter when your auto attacks are doing over a half of the enemy AD carry's health. So overtuned was Imp on Graves. The featured matchup, at least in the first game, has been answered defiantly by the world champion Imp.